A put option is a financial contract that gives the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to sell an underlying asset at a predetermined price, which we'll call the strike price, on or before a specific date. If I buy a put option, I'm paying an upfront cost, which has the potential to pay me a lot of money should the stock price fall a lot. Now, let's look at the potential profit and loss payoffs that I could experience at the end of the life of my option. If we are feeling bearish, we might long or buy a put option with a strike price of $60. Now, this means that we will have the right to sell a stock to someone else for $60 regardless of what the stock price ends up being. That means that we would be more inclined to take on this position if we had a feeling that the stock price was going to fall. Now, the other party is taking on a substantial amount of risk in this contract should the price fall a lot. So in order to compensate them for the risk that they're taking on, we have to pay them an initial premium of $6 up front. So if we look at this table down here to the left, we can see all the various profits or losses that we might incur on this position at various stock prices. Now, starting at $0, this is our absolute best possible outcome because we can sell something that is worthless to this other party for $60. That represents a $60 gain for us. However, we had to pay them an initial premium of $6 to get that right, so those values will offset and our total profit will be $54. Then, if we go look at a situation where the stock price is $50, we are now selling something worth only $50 to someone else for $60. That represents a $10 gain to us. Then we have to subtract the initial $6 that we had paid them up front for a profit of $4. Where we will ultimately break even in this contract is when the stock price is $54, because our gain at expiration of $6 perfectly offsets the premium we initially paid of $6 for a profit of $0. And then once we get up to $60, there's no point in exercising this option. So its value to us in that max of strike price minus stock price or zero column is just $0. But we did pay the premium of $6. So we're out our initial $6 premium and we never made any of it back. And that is how our profit profile will remain no matter how high the price of this stock actually goes. So we have limited upside, but we also have limited downside when we long a put option. Now, what if instead of buying a put option, I sold a put option? That means that I will receive some money up front, but now someone else has the right to sell me the asset at a specific price. So I get some money up front, which is nice, but now I have this large risk that this stock price or this asset's price will fall a lot and I will lose a ton of money. So let's look at the potential profit or loss profile of if I sell a put option. If we are feeling bullish, we might short or sell a put option with a strike price of $60. This means that we have sold someone else the right to sell us a stock for $60 regardless of what the stock price actually ends up being. So we would be more inclined to take on this position if we thought that the stock price was going to rise or at the very least not fall. But we're exposed to a tremendous amount of risk should the actual stock price fall substantially. Now, to take on that risk, the other party is going to have to pay us a premium. So we're going to receive a $6 premium up front to take on this risk. Now, we can see in this table on the bottom left the various profits or losses we might incur based on the end result of the stock price. Now, the worst possible outcome for us is if the stock actually ends up at $0. So if the stock is $0, then that means that the other party can now sell us something for $60 that is worthless. That is a $60 loss for us. However, they did pay us that $6 premium up front, and therefore our total profit is going to be a loss of $54. this is our worst possible outcome, so our downside is somewhat limited, although still substantial. However, if the stock price is $50, that means they can sell us something for $50 or for $60 that's only worth $50. That's a $10 loss to us. Again, we had our premium of $6, which offsets that loss. So really, we're only out $4. Now, our exact point of a break even is when the stock price is at $54, because that means the counterparty can gain $6 from us at the exercise. However, we gained $6 from them at the initiation of the contract due to the premium, which perfectly offsets and leaves us with a profit of $0. And then once we get up to $60, we basically will not have this contract exercised against us at all. So that exercising of the option value in that max strike price minus stock price or zero column will just be zero from any value of 60 or above, and we will always have received our $6 premium. So our max profit will be reached at $60, and at any higher price, we'll just profit $6. And so our max profit is $6. So our upside is limited as well on this short put. I do appreciate you staying until the end of my video. Please feel free to check out RyanO'ConnellFinance.com for help with any finance tutoring or financial modeling that you may need, and check out my other videos on options here and here.